Hello students, now we are going to see about introduction to communication system. Communication definition. The information is transmitted from one place to another is called communication. The one place to another means it is the transmitter to receiver. So the purpose of communication system is to transmit information bearing signals through a communication channel separating the transmitter from the receiver. So information bearing signal means information carrying signals. The information bearing signals are also referred to as baseband signals. And here we are going to discuss about transmitter, communication channel, receiver, and analog communication, digital communication, last one modulation. First, transmitter. Transmitter is used to transmit the information from one place to another. For example, for transmitter is TV broadcasting station and radio broadcasting station. These are all the examples of transmitter section. In receiver section, we receive the signal back by using that TV and radio, etc. So by using TV, we can receive the signal back, so which is transmitted by the transmitter. By using radio, we can receive the signal back from the radio broadcasting station, that is a transmitter. So in between the transmitter and receiver, we are having the communication channel. So the channels are two types. One is wired channel or it may be the wireless channel. So wired channel means the information from the transmitter to the receiver through a cable. So for example, it is a telephone cable. So it is called as wired communication. Suppose it may be the wireless channel. The information is transmitted from transmitter to the receiver through wireless media. Example for this, mobile communication. In mobile communication, the information from one mobile to another through the band of frequencies, that is called as wireless communication. Here the cables are absent. And next, the term baseband means it is nothing but it is the original signal which is delivered by a information source. And here the information source may be the analog signal or it may be the digital signal. In analog communication, the information source is analog. In digital communication, the information source is digital. So analog communication means analog information is transmitted from one place to another. The example for analog signal is audio signal or video signal, speech signal, voice signal, image, electron, etc. These are all the examples of analog signal. Normally we are using the speech signal or audio signal. These are all the examples of analog communication. Voice means, so normally we are speaking the information, so that is a voice communication or analog communication. Image is transmitted from one place to another. Photo we are transmitting from one place to another. Video recording file is transmitted from one place to another. Electrons, etc. These are all the examples of analog communication. So in general, analog wave is represented by a continuous wave. So sinusoidal signal, imagine that sinusoidal signal is in the form of continuous. There is no discrete in that analog signal. So the continuous means there is no variation in that signal. So only the it continues in both time and amplitude, which is generally carried by use of modulation. And analog circuits do not involve quantization process, but in digital circuit it go for the sampling, quantization and encoding, but in analog circuit it is not required. And where we have used this communication signal, and communication signal, it is used in ships, aircrafts, rockets, satellites, etc. In ships, the communication provides the sensors for ships and the high seas. So while the ships are going on the high seas, the communication signals only gives the direction for the ships. Next, aircraft in flights. So by using that communication signal, aircraft travel from one place to another. Likewise, rockets and satellites, all it is followed by the communication signal. Modulation. Modulation can be defined as the process of changing the characteristics of the carrier signal with respect to the instantaneous changes in the original message signal or modulating signal. Note the point here, message signal, or we can call it as modulating signal. Why we go for this modulation? So if you want to transmit the information from one place to another, that is to the longer distance, with the help of modulation only we can transmit the information from one place to another. So without modulation, the message signal cannot be travel to the longer distance. So that is the main focus. Here the carrier signal is only varied with respect to the modulating signal. Modulating signal or message signal, does not vary. Only the carrier signal is varied with respect to the modulating signal. Thank you.